Hello and welcome to Lhancy's Kitchen. Tonight, our recipe would be beef broccoli. I know everybody miss beef broccoli by now because everybody's scared to order Chinese food. Um, so I'll give you an easy recipe for today. I found some leftover beef. Usually I will put away some beef. I will divide them and then put away some. So I chop it the way you want to chop it, okay? So this is just chopped beef. Beef broccoli, sometimes they have carrots, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they put the stem on, sometimes they don't. But to me, I believe that the stem should be eaten, so I cut the stem, but I will cook that first with the carrots so that it will be softened. And this will be the last, the broccoli flour. You also need some sliced onions. This is ginger, combination of ginger and our garlic. This is just some of the cornstarch and water. 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and water. And this, you'll just need your regular soy sauce, This will be your base sauce. If you beef broccoli is very easy to make actually. And then you will need your sugar. So remember to always wash your hands before starting your meal and in betweens, okay? Next thing that we will do, since I pre-cut everything and pre-slice everything to make this quick and easy, this is your soy sauce. All you're gonna do is add the sugar to your soy sauce, so it will start to dissolve before you start cooking it. So sugar and soy sauce. Then next we'll add our ginger and garlic. There we go. The flavor will be mixing together and marinate on that soy sauce. Last, I like to add our fresh garlic, fresh black pepper, of course. So I'll add that here. So when I put on the sauce with the meat later, it will be ready to go. There we go. Well mixed and marinated. Alright. Next, you will need your skillet and oil. We always have to make sure that the skillet and the oil is very hot before we start cooking, okay? And then first thing I do, I like to saute like onions. I like to bring out the flavor of the onions. See, kapag nasaute mo ng maganda yung onions, it will add more flavor to whatever you cook. Usually I put more onions on beef broccoli, but with this pandemic, we gotta save. So I just use half of the onions, and I'm gonna use the other half for another recipe. See, if you have like mushrooms in your house, you can always add mushrooms. Cooking has always been an experiment. That's why I like science. Science and cooking mix well together. Kasi you can always experiment on food. And like I told you from my first ever video, don't expect me to give you guys measurements on like whatever I use, like soy sauce, onions, or garlic, because it will be always depends on what you have in your house. First, second, it always depends on how you like your food to taste like. Just play with it, like with the saltiness, sourness. With if you like more onions and you happen to have a lot of onions in your house, go ahead and bring that out. Melt some onions. See, when you see the onions getting clear, diba kanina it looks white, now it's getting clear, that means it's ready. That means it's delicious. So I will put my beef to it, but I won't cook my beef well yet, because I will take it out of the pan right after. So I'll just put some flavor of the beef in here. That. So remember that beef actually cooks very fast, and the longer you cook the beef, the tougher it becomes. So don't ever overcook beef. Medium rare is good for it. And always hold any of your meat, proteins, anything in the right temperature. Kasi it will spoil. I don't see bloody anymore. That means it's clear. I can take that out. Like I said, no overcooked meat. I don't like overcooked vegetables either. I like my vegetable like with still texture in it. There we go. There we go. Then see how beautiful that is. Just gonna put them on the side, and we're gonna cook in the same pan to get all those flavor that you left in the pan. First, I'm gonna cook my broccoli stems because they are tougher than the broccoli flowers. Combining them with our carrots right here. Now it's boiling. You gotta make sure you stir it because this has sugar in it. You know, sugar burns. Sugar burns quick. So right after that, just mix it. And I can still see that, you know, it's a little crunchy, my vegetables. But that's how actually I like it. So if you want it softer, you can always cook it longer. But if you're kind of like me, I like texture. I like to still taste my vegetable. I don't like eating like, you know, people without teeth. That's good enough for me. Once it's boiled, I will add our beef. Okay. Remember, your beef is only cooked like medium rare, so it will still be tender. After I add my beef, I will actually add my mixture of our cornstarch and just water. This is just cornstarch and water. Actually helps to make the sauce thicker. So ayan, gotta remix it because the cornstarch settle at the bottom of my container. So make sure it mixes well. So mix. Bango. It smells delicious. One nice thing about cooking at home is you know what you put in the food. Because you cook it, you know how healthy it will be. There's no other preservatives or bad products or it's not lacking ingredients that you like. Because you know, you will buy something that's really, really good for your family and hindi ka magtitipid. Usually when you sell in store, you know, they're mixing this, so I forgot, you gotta keep mixing this because of the juice sauce. See how thick the sauce is? That's because we added our cornstarch. So let's add our broccoli because I don't want to overcook my beef. And let me add a little water just to loosen up my very, very thick sauce. It went super thick. So remember to stir it, because then your sauce will be super thick. And I only added like one tablespoon probably of my cornstarch. So you can see. So, as I promised, I'll show you in a better lighting
ng ating finished product. And look how beautiful our beef broccoli. There we go. See? Easy to make, less than 30 minutes. You already have a beef broccoli better than your restaurant bought one. Anybody could be a chef. And always remember, anything that you cook from the heart will always taste very good. Alright? Until next time.